Okay, this video is going to be called Why Do We Fall? I have some thoughts on why we fall and why we should get up and keep moving. And I hope my words can help you out, because we are all human, we all get hurt, we all have people who treat us the way we shouldn't be. I most definitely have depression, so I'm down sometimes. Most of the time I try to keep myself positive. Always remember, stay positive no matter what bad situation you're in. It always can get better. Not right away, but it will. But as we all know, the world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. And it is a very mean and nasty place to live in sometimes. And I don't care how tough you may think you are. The world can beat you to your knees, and it all depends on you. If you get up and be like, you know what, this hurts, people are cruel, or whatever the situation may be, but I'm gonna keep moving on, and I'm gonna be strong, then positive things will happen. Maybe not right away, but it will happen later. Now, if you get beat down and you remain there and you be negative, oh, this and that, and I'm trying to think of an example, like, say you were to make fun of me, instead of being all like, oh, I'm not gonna let you bother me, I know who I am, blah blah. If you stay down and be like, why do they hate me? Why do they think this about me? Why this? Why that? Then you're going to continue staying at the bottom. You'll never move on. Don't live in negative. Live in positive. Always. Because to every situation, to everything that happens to you, good or bad, there's always a positive and negative, just like a battery. But you have to be, per se, not blind to see the positive in a negative situation. And you need to be aware enough to see the negative in a positive situation. And as well, on that note, it's not completely the world that beats us down. It's the things that happen to us. It's the people who hurt us. It's the people who take advantage of us or use us, or whatever the things may happen in your life. Those are the things that will beat you down if you let it. Now, I'm not trying to say don't let it beat you down, like to where you get sad or whatever, because we're all human. We get sad. I get sad. It all lays within you. How long you let that hurt you. How long you lay there and just wonder why. When it's all up to you to make the decision to say, you know what? That's not going to decipher who I am. That's not going to stop me. And so on and so on. You know what I mean? Because it's the produce of how we live our life and how we treat others. And I look at it about treating people on, you treat people how you want to be treated. If you treat other people as nasty and you make fun of them, does that say about you? What, you like to be picked on? You like to be people to be nasty to you? And if that is what you think, what's wrong with you? No one in their right mind would want to be hurt. Maybe that's what you're used to, because that's what people did as you're growing up, whatever. But you're supposed to want something different than what you're used to. You want people to love you, like you, whatever. So why not treat another person that way? They would most definitely like you, want to be around you if you be nice to them. Picking on them ain't gonna get you nowhere. Hi, puppy. He's wondering what I'm talking about. Um, and back to getting hurt and falling and whatever the situation may be. Hold on, buddy. It's not really how hard you hit, but it's mostly on how you pick yourself back up and how you keep moving forward no matter what hurts you, who hurts you, what's going on in your life. That, my friend, is how winning is done. By always being you. You can be called ugly. You can go, oh, well, they think I'm ugly so they don't like me. Or you could be, yeah, and I'm ugly, so what? Because on that fact, to one person you might be ugly, to another person you're beautiful. So it's always definitely in the, how's that say, beauty is in the beholder. So don't always dwell on somebody else, what they think. Because what one thinks, the other one don't. You know what I mean? And the pain itself is temporary. It might feel like it's gonna last forever. It's not. It might last for a long time. For like days, weeks, year or two, whatever. But eventually it will pass. But if the pain hurts you so bad that you quit, then yeah, that pain's never gonna go away. Because you're letting it stay there and grow and be even more hate. And you know what I mean? It's just not good for you. It's not good for everybody else. It's people who hate themselves have a habit of putting that out on others. Oh, I'm gonna make them believe they're this and that because that's how I feel. In some way that I don't understand, it makes them feel higher and feels better about themselves. Which, you being kind to others, seeing them laugh, seeing them get something that they couldn't get on their own that you helped them get, or whatever the situation would be, that should make you feel like empowered, like not being mean to somebody. That just don't work for me at all. No. And on that count, don't be afraid to fall. And never, let me repeat, never give up. No matter how hard the situation may be. No matter how much you get bullied. No matter anything, never give up. Because you have to believe that something good will come out of a bad situation. Because it's not the moment that counts. It's what comes after the storm. The storm might be long, it might be short, whatever. But it's things that come after the storm that count. That truly count. And as far as on ideas, like, to me, there's no stupid idea. An idea is an idea. It's a thought. It might be a not very good thought or idea or one that won't work, but it's still a thought and it ain't dumb. That's what gets me. I don't see how anybody can call a thought dumb. We all have thoughts. We all have ideas. And to me, none of it is dumb. It just might not work. That's all. But that doesn't make it dumb. So on that note, no matter how crazy an idea may sound to other people, don't worry about what they think. Just do it. If it makes you happy, then that's what counts. And I'm gonna end this on, again, and I know I said this a few times, but I readily stretch it out. Always get up and never give up. Ever. So I'm gonna end it on that. I hope my words help you, and I hope my video helps you. But that's just my thought on it.
She moves her body like a cyclone, and she makes me wanna do it all night long. Going hard, running down the spotlight. She moves her body like a cyclone, and she makes me wanna do it all night long. Going hard, running down the spotlight. She moves her body like a cyclone, and she makes me wanna do it all night long. Going hard, running down the spotlight. She moves her body like a cyclone, and she makes me wanna do it all night long. Going hard, running down the spotlight. She moves her body like a cyclone, and she makes me wanna do it all night long. Going hard, running down the spotlight. She moves her body like a cyclone, and she makes me wanna do it all night long. Going hard, running down the spotlight. She moves her body like a cyclone, and she makes me wanna do it all night long. Going hard, running down the spotlight. She moves her body like a cyclone, and she makes me wanna do it all night long. Going hard, running down the spotlight.
Alright, I was asking for some people's input on my video here about why we fall. Well, my Facebook friend, I think he says his name's Julius Kovac. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'm sorry. But anyways, this is what he said. Sin is the reason we fall, because when Adam ate the apple in the beginning, after creating it, introduced sin into the world. Then the world fell into a sinful state. Also, we all have a complete longing for something, and we take that void and simply supply things to channel out that void, and it's usually something that don't benefit us, and then we fall. I completely agree. Sin is a way we fall. We let some people sin because they think it's cool. Other people are doing it, so why can't I? Oh, if I do this, they'll think I'm cool. They'll accept me. They'll be my friend. Some just sin just because they sin. They don't see anything wrong in it, what they're doing. There's all kinds of different ways of sinning. So I completely agree with you, Julius. I completely do. So on that note, we all need to remember, just because somebody else is doing it and they are so-called cool, don't make you cool. Because in the end, what really is cool are those who are satisfied in who they are and what they're doing. And they're not doing it to impress nobody. They're not doing it to be bad. They're not doing it to be accepted. If we all sinned less, this world would not be a bad place. So that kind of goes back to what I said earlier, that the world is depending on us and on how we live our life. If we do bad, the bad will do bad to us. Just the circle of life, you know. What you do and you give out, you're going to get back in return. And usually it's twice as bad if you're doing bad and twice as good if you're doing good. So always keep that in mind. But please do stop sinning. It's not working for you. It's not going to take you anywhere. All you're going to do is end up in jail or be lonely or whatever. Die even. So yeah, I agree. I agree completely.
I got a sick reputation for handling brawls. All I need is me a few seconds and more, and it's a rap. Tell the lady bring my lap, and I ain't coming back, so you can put a car right there. I'm the truth, and I ain't got nothing. I got a sick reputation for handling brawls. All I need is me a few seconds and more, and it's a rap. Tell the lady bring my lap, and I ain't coming back, so you can put a car right there. I'm the truth, and I ain't got nothing. I got a sick reputation for handling brawls. All I need is me a few seconds and more, and it's a rap. Tell the lady bring my lap, and I ain't coming back, so you can put a car right there. I'm the truth, and I ain't got nothing. I got a sick reputation for handling brawls. All I need is me a few seconds and more, and it's a rap. Tell the lady bring my lap, and I ain't coming back, so you can put a car right there. I'm the truth, and I ain't got nothing. I got a sick reputation for handling brawls. All I need is me a few seconds and more, and it's a rap. Tell the lady bring my lap, and I ain't coming back, so you can put a car right there. I'm the truth, and I ain't got nothing. I got a sick reputation for handling brawls. All I need is me a few seconds and more, and it's a rap. Tell the lady bring my lap, and I ain't coming back, so you can put a car right there. I'm the truth, and I ain't got nothing. I got a sick reputation for handling brawls. All I need is me a few seconds and more, and it's a rap. Tell the lady bring my lap, and I ain't coming back, so you can put a car right there. I'm the truth, and I ain't got nothing. I got a sick reputation for handling brawls. All I need is me.
Alright. My friend from Friends app said that. Let me remember what his name was. Hold on, give me 1 second. My friend from my Friends app, his name is Dave Hitt. I think that's how you pronounce it. Hitt. If I'm not, I'm sorry. But anyways, he says a reason why people fall is not staying focused. And his reason for saying that is the people who stay focused on what they want instead of what they need, but that will make their life hard. Yes, I would agree with that. You need to stay focused on more of what you need in life than what you want, because you can always work for what you want and get it later on in life, but what you need is like food, your house, bills, you know, that stuff you need. You need to get that stuff taken care of before you go and get what you want. Now, if you go and get what you want all the time, you're not gonna get what you need, and then that's gonna make your life, household life, for like say you guys who have kids, if you get what you want and you don't get things for your kids that you need or they need, and you just get what you all want, you're leaving your bills to get high. You're leaving room for not having no food for the house, you know, stuff like that. So yes, I would have to agree with you. That would be a very big setback on life, and you should stay focused. On that note, I think I'm going to end it on that. I hope you liked it. Bye.